Hey everybody, Punk Rock Crystals here again. We're going to do something fun today. I've got 5 different kinds of geodes that we're going to cut open on the rock saw. So we're going to see what's in all of these different geodes, and I'll show them to you here in a minute. We'll cut open each one and then we'll do a reveal of what they look like after they're cut open. So I'm really excited. Geodes are exciting because you never know what they're going to have inside. You know, it's going to be fun to see, and I expect a lot of sparkly crystals, maybe some amethyst. That's what we're hoping for. That would always be fun. But otherwise, let's get to it. Hey everyone, this is Punk Rock Crystals here. We've got some geodes that we're going to cut open today. So I'm going to show each one to you. This is a Crystalline Geode. We're going to do that one first. So it's from Mexico. We've got what's called a sugar geode. These are small Moroccan geodes. It's got a really dark husk on it, so I don't know what that means, but we'll see how hollow this is inside. This is a Crystal Canyon geode. You can see a little bit of sparkling there on the top. It already has a little bit of druzy showing from maybe another geode that was stuck to it, but we should get a lot more of that on the inside too. I'm really excited about this one. This is a coconut geode from Mexico. It's got a perfect shape. This is where I'm hoping to see the amethyst inside of this one. There's some really cool stuff that comes out of the coconut geodes. And then finally we have a tiny little guy, this Occo Geode from Brazil. And he's really small, but I'm really hoping that there's something cool inside of that one. You can buy a lot of Occo Geodes already cut open and polished, but it's fun to see on these. It should be agate inside either way, so whether it's agate or whether it's a geode and it's hollow, we'll see, but it should be pretty cool. We'll check these out. Okay, we just got done cutting these 5 different geodes. Let's take a look and see what we've got. All right, again, this is Punk Rock Crystals here. We're just back from cutting open these 5 geodes that we took a look at. We'll look at each one separately. I have not looked at these yet. I'm rinsing them off as I put them in front of the camera. So you can see, here we go. Here's the first one of the geodes. Because of my saw, you can see it. I don't have a really good saw. I'm just using a tile saw at this time, but you can see it's not giving me a very clean cut. But this one is a Crystalline Geode from Mexico. And when we open it up, wow, that is really cool. It's like a whole other world inside of these. You can see it does look like a whole other little geode was forming in there. You can see the reddish outline of the husk, and then where the agate, the white quartz comes out, you got some agate banding in here. So that is really cool. It's really sparkly, and that's going to be a great display piece, especially this one here. I'll get that polished up, and that's going to look really nice. Next we have the Sugar Geode from Morocco. I'm rinsing it off now. And this one has a really dark husk. I knew it was going to be quartz inside because that's how all of these Moroccan geodes are. But the dark husk was kind of cool, and I guess it kind of rinsed off a little bit. It's hard to tell. I've rinsed these off quite a bit. But let's take a look at that. Ooh, wow, sparkles. Look at all the sparkles inside of there. Oh, and there's a snowball going on right here. And then you can just see all the little crystal formations in here. That is a really pretty Moroccan sugar geode. Next we have a Crystal Canyon Geode, which I'm rinsing off right now. And you can see this is the one that had a little bit of banding, and Druzy quartz started up here, but we didn't know what was in the rest of it, so we'll take a look now. Oh, interesting. It's got a lot of colors. Oh wow, you see there's a scepter in there. Oh wow, and there's a little ball on this side too. It's kind of stuck to the edge. Sometimes we get those that are fairly loose, and when we open it up either by hitting it or cutting it, it'll come loose. But yeah, can you see that scepter in there on the left one, on this one? Inside it's got some red quartz, and then you can see there's a nice quartz point in there. Those are beautiful. Oh wow, just all the different kinds of minerals that can be inside of these. I'm gonna have to do a little more research there. We've got some banding here, some agate banding around the bottom. But yeah, I'm really happy with the inside of those, with the scepters, and then this one's got this cool little jewelry box in there. Wow, that was really cool. Next we have our coconut geode, also from Mexico. Most of these are from Mexico. But this is a coconut geode. We'll take a look on what's on the inside. These can have a lot of different minerals, and oh my gosh, oh wow, oh, it's pure dark smoky quartz. It's just covered. It's kind of like chalcedony. I see some clear areas, but wow, that is really amazing. Oh, gorgeous. I don't see any iridescence. And it doesn't look purple. I'm holding it in the sun, trying to get a good view of it. But wow, that is really beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. Lastly, we had our Occo Geode from Brazil. So I'm going to try to line it up. Here we go. I was thinking of cutting it this way, but I was afraid the saw was going to take off too much. So I went for the shorter cut. But oh yeah, that's got some really cool gems inside of it. Again, it's got an inclusion there. It looks like a little bit of almost a snowball, but then the dark, definitely I see a lot of quartz in there, and I love the agate waterline banding here on the bottom. It's hard to know which way to hold these. They're so cool. I like seeing them next to each other, but you can see the waterline banding. You can see some banding going around the side of the pocket, but then there's some dark crystals inside of there too. I'm not quite sure exactly what that is, but I'm going to have to do some more research and see, but that's gorgeous. We had 5 great geodes today. I'm with Punk Rock Crystals. We're going to keep trying to do some of these cuttings. I've got tons of geodes. I love agates. I'm known as the agate maniac. We'll keep trying to do some of these. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Give me any of your comments and suggestions. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching.